Most people don't have a money problem. They have a confusion problem. They earn money. They spend money. And at the end of the month, they ask the same question: where did my money go? Today, I'm going to fix that. My name is Matt, and I'm here to help you master your money and build your wealth. And today, we're talking about a rule that sounds simple, but quietly changes lives. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. Before we jump in, let me show you something interesting. A couple of weeks ago, I ran a poll on this channel. More than 800 people voted. That's amazing. Here's what you told me. 30% said personal finance, 22% said stock market, 18% said cars, 17% said real estate, 13% said making money online. But here's the important part. Most of you said, I want to learn all of it, but I don't know where to start. That's normal. Because if you don't control your money first, nothing else works. Not stocks, not real estate, not side hustles. So today, we start at the foundation. What is the 50-30-20 rule? Let's make this easy. Pretend your money is a pizza, not an app, not a spreadsheet, just a pizza. You cut this pizza into 3 slices. The first slice is 50%. The second slice is 30%. The last slice is 20%. Each slice has one job. Very important rule. We are using after-tax money. That means the money you actually get in your bank account, not your salary on paper, not your paycheck before taxes, only the money you can really spend. 50% needs explained simply. Let's start with the biggest slice. 50% goes to needs. Needs are things you must have to live. If you lose it, your life becomes very hard. Examples of needs: food from the grocery store, rent or mortgage, electricity and water, health insurance, basic transportation. These are not choices. These are necessities. Here's an easy test. Ask yourself, if I remove this, will my life break? If the answer is yes, it's a need. Common mistake. Most people break this rule right here. They call wants needs, and that's where trouble starts. 30% wants, the fun part. Now let's talk about the 30%. This is for wants. Wants are things that make life better, but you won't die without them. Examples of wants: eating at restaurants, Netflix and Hulu, new clothes when you already have clothes, hobbies, entertainment. These things are okay. They just need limits. Here's the key idea. A want is not bad, but if you don't choose your wants, they choose for you. This is where most Americans lose control. Small wants become big habits, and big habits become debt. Real life example, let's say you're tired. You don't want to cook, so you eat out. Once is fine, but every day? Now your wants are stealing money from your future. 20% savings and debt, the freedom zone. Now we reach the most powerful part, the final 20%. This is where freedom begins. This money does 3 things. 1. Saves you in emergencies. 2. Kills debt. 3. Builds your future. Now the emergency fund. It happens in life. People lose jobs. Cars break. Medical bills appear. That's why you need an emergency fund. A good emergency fund is 6 to 12 months of expenses. If your family needs $2,000 a month to live, you save between $12,000 and $24,000. That sounds big, but emergencies are bigger. Debt payoff. Next comes debt. Credit cards, student loans, personal loans. High-interest debt is like a chain. The faster you break it, the faster you breathe. I'll make another video on how to kill debt faster. But for now, remember, this 20% is your weapon. Retirement after debt is gone. This same 20% builds your future. Retirement, security, peace. Most Americans don't think about retirement early, and later, they pay the price. Why this rule really works. The power of the 50-30-20 rule is not math. It's awareness. When you write this down, your money stops hiding. You see where every dollar goes. And when you see clearly, you make better choices. Final message. This rule won't make you rich overnight, but it will stop you from being broke forever. If this helped you, share it with someone you care about. Money stress hurts families. Clarity fixes that. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a prosperous day.